Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. I want to address some of my subscribers who laughed at the idea of a dating app for solosexuals, and I don't think it's an oxymoron. It's a very legitimate concept that unfortunately gets laughed out the window before it ever gains any traction anywhere. So I am solosexual by heart, and I enjoy going out to eat by myself. I enjoy going to a movie by myself. I enjoy vacations by myself. What I don't enjoy is a lot of times there's a lot of barriers to doing those. It's getting less and less over the years, I want to say, especially ever since COVID. But in the past, there's been a lot of headwinds to doing any of that, right? Anyway, this past year, I came to realize just how many headwinds I still have to push through in our everyday society. And it's not that I want a romantic partner, but I want a life partner. Let me explain why. I was talking to some of my friends about our current financial climate, right, with the threat of a major Great Depression coming up and of inflation and all that. And I came to realize just how big a disadvantage not having a life partner is. Nothing to do with romances, but life partner. So I have a friend of mine who is making about as much money as I am, but they recently bought an electric car. And I'm like, wow, how'd you do that? And when he was talking about it, he mentioned that he and his girlfriend had saved up for this for some time. And I was like, oh, you guys have two incomes to go toward that, right? Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not jealous or envious or anything. I don't even want an electric car, but there are certainly other life goals that would be a lot easier if there were two incomes to play with, right? And then I had another friend who mentioned how his wife meal preps for the two of them, and I'm thinking, gee, not only do I not have a spouse at home to meal prep, oftentimes I get all the wonkiest hours and then I'm forced to eat out. It's like a double whammy, right? Now, where it really sucks is I can understand somebody having stuff that I don't. What really, really sucks is then I have to go to work and compete against people who have their meal prep taken care of, who have an electric car, who have all these nice things taken care of. And then on top of that, these people have the audacity to then ask me to fill in for all sorts of favors, to donate my vacation time. See, I'm competing against that. That's the problem. If they just have and I don't, I could probably live with that. I have to then compete against those people, right? So for example, I have to fill in an odd hour, and then I don't have time to prepare my own meals. I have to go out to eat, and then because I'm spending my money on having to go out to eat from not having all these hours, I have to live further away from the city, and now I'm competing against people who live walking distance to work, right? That's the big picture that a lot of people miss, unfortunately. And that's why I'm open to the idea of having a life partner, a financial partner, but not necessarily a romantic partner. That's what dating for solosexuals is all about.